A short video here. If anybody's tried to bleed MR2, either master cylinder, particularly on the clutch, it can be a pain in the neck. And again, I've seen Frankenstein Motor Works suggesting on the cap, if you just remove this as a check valve, you can pull that off. That's what I've done here. And there's a small hole, and I've done it before where you hold a blow gun against it, and you have to be extremely careful, because if you overpressurize this cap, it's going to knock brake fluid everywhere. But one thing I found works: if you use a needle valve, it'll just fit through that hole, and you can make it a little tighter by putting on some shrink wrapped and even putting a little bushing here so it doesn't go in too far and inject air into the fluid. But this works great, and the needle will actually, with a small compressor, like this is a portable one, you can even set it for 1 or 2 psi, and then the needle valve will actually act like a pressure relief device, and if it gets too high, it'll just blow out of the ear anyway. Because again, you don't need a lot of pressure, just a few pounds per square inch makes it very, very easy to bleed this slave. You can be pumping on the pedal for hours and not get anywhere. Just crack the valve on the slave in the back, put a little pressure on the cylinder, with fluid in it, of course, and then compress it to a couple pounds psi, and it'll fill those lines with hydraulic fluid and make it very easy to bleed the air out of the system. And then just follow up with pumping the pedal. So again, this is basically free. You can just get one of these old caps, pull out the check valve, and then use a needle valve to go through the remaining hole to pressurize it at low pressure.